Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today we have a quick video on how to shoot down area closest with the launchers in Call of Duty Vanguard. So there's some tips, some things I want to go through in today's video. First of all, how to show and how to hit the UAVs or area closest the best way, and then also give you guys some tips and tricks on how to get them done easier. So basically, the challenge is we have two different challenges where we have to shoot down. One of them being 50 area close streak for 3 of the launchers for the Bazooka, the Panzer Force, and the Panzer Strike, I believe it is. Yeah. And then we also have another challenge, which is you need to shoot down 3 close streaks in a game basically 30 times. You have to do it over 30 games. Unfortunately, this challenge does not stack, and it has been time consuming, but we'll get into that later on in the video. So basically, how you shoot down is actually really simple. So I have some footage from custom games right here, but with the Panzer Strike and the Bazooka, I'm going to show off the Panzer Strike first. So basically, you can see UAV is flying in, and it's always flying in a straight line. And when you fly at this, it is the fastest way possible. So usually, when I do this, I don't shoot it down. If you wait a little bit, the UAV is gonna, the plane is basically gonna turn and go to the side, and then it's gonna slow you down. As you can see, it's a lot easier to hit. If you just do what I do, just shoot a little ahead of it, and then you're pretty much gonna get it every single time you shoot at it. It's actually pretty easy. You just gotta wait. Dude, obviously, you just gotta wait for it to come in, and then whenever it goes on this side, that's when you take a shot, and you pretty much hit them every single time. And it's pretty much the same for the Bazooka as well. Super similar to the Panzer Strike. You just wait for it to come in, then you shoot a little ahead. You can kind of get an idea of how far ahead you have to shoot. It's kind of hard to tell from a video, but you will get the hang of that yourself very soon. It doesn't really take long. It seems really hard to actually shoot them down, but I tell you, this is actually really freaking easy to do, and there's no problem with this at all. So that's basically how you shoot it down. We have the Panzer Force, or whatever it's called. That's another launcher you have to shoot down. And as I'm recording this, I believe that is glitched in some way or another. Because so far, I've been even in custom games, I've been in online, multiple times. I have not managed to hit a single area close with this thing yet. And I've been asking other people if they've tried as well. And I honestly have not heard of a single person that hit a kill streak or an area close with the Panzer Force yet. So I believe that is bug, and as of right now, I would just leave that for now, and see what's gonna happen with it. I don't even know if it's meant to shoot down, because it is kind of an RPG kind of thing. But I'm sure they will look into it, and we'll know more, and then I would definitely make another video on that launcher as well. So that's pretty much it for the last launcher, the MK11. That's a grenade launcher. You don't have to shoot any area kill streak down. It's only ground kill streak, and then you just have to kill people, double kills and triple kills and stuff like that. So that is pretty easy. You can already start on that now. If your challenges are not bugged. Unfortunately for my Bazooka, one of my challenges is bugged. I already finished off with the Panzer Strike. That is my first gold weapon. Super easy to do. You can definitely do it. You're just chilling in the night, or you can just pull out, have a launch as a secondary. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So some other tips and tricks on how you can do this. Obviously, your class, what you want to be running. So you can easily rank up body guns or do other challenges at the same time while you have this launcher on. The only thing you need to pay attention to is when they call in UAVs. So first of all, I would definitely recommend using Engineer. Not only because to find the area close it gets easier. Unfortunately, you can't simply have it on the map. You can only see just like a red outline on the UAVs when it's in the air. But besides that, you also want to do the ground kill streaks or field upgrades, which also requires, like, you have to shoot 50 of them. And it's so much easier to see when you have Engineer. Obviously, you can see jammers, you can see field mics, you can see the supply boxes, and that little lawnmower thing. I don't know what it is. It makes it a lot easier to shoot that down. So always make sure to run Engineer on it. Pretty myself, I have Ghost on because I've been sitting in the back and just shooting down. I haven't been running around while doing it. I've just been waiting for the enemies to call in UAVs. So I've just been having Ghost on, so in case they can't see me if they have UAVs or anything themselves. I'm basically just hiding in the corner of the map. But obviously you can use whatever you want. Perfectly doesn't matter. Nothing really interesting there that can help you shoot down or do anything faster. Obviously, another thing, a good thing to run would be run the supply box. But obviously, you can give yourself 2 more rockets every time. So if you run out of ammo or rockets, you can already put it down and then get another 2 rockets. So you can either, if you miss some shots or something, you can easily put it down easier. It's faster to put down the supply box and kill yourself and then spawn it back in. So yeah, you can easily get 2 rockets there. And then another thing, what you should be playing. So personally myself, I would say, obviously you need game modes where people can get kills so they can actually get UAVs. So obviously something like S&D would not be the best. In TDM, there's a kill limit on like 175. So obviously people can't get as many UAVs in that either. So I pretty myself, I have it set to domination, kill confirm, patrol, and hard point. And I would say the best, obviously the objectives are the best, but what kind of field do you want to play? Tactical? Do you want to play assault or blitz? So personally, there's like pros and cons for both of them. Pretty myself, I've been playing blitz a lot. That which is the 16v16, 12v12, whatever. That's the big mode with more players. That because the more players, the more UAVs they can get in the game. But it also means that there might be more teammates on your team shooting down. So it kind of like it makes, if you get lucky and there's no teammates shooting down, you can get a bunch of UAVs. But obviously if you play 6v6, you might get less UAVs, but then you might be the only one shooting down the UAVs too. So it's kind of just whatever you prefer. I would say if you can, try to find one in blitz, the biggest mode, because there might be better luck with UAVs in there than in the 6v6. You might end up not getting any UAVs because people are using insults over UAVs or something like that. Another good advice is do not rush the UAVs. There's no point rushing the 50 area kill streaks over a couple games, because you're going to have to do this one, destroy 3 enemy kill streaks in one game 30 times. Obviously they do not stat, so you have to do it over 30 different games. You shoot down 3 kill streaks or UAVs every single game for 30 games, that will be 90 area kill streaks. So if you just rush it, or let's say you get it over 5 games, you get 10 UAVs in each game, then you're done with that area challenge. But then you only done 5 games, so you still need to play an additional 25 games where you have to get 3 each, which is another 75 kill streaks on top of that. So do not rush it. I would say my best tip is, if you want a hardcore grinded launchers, do more at the same time. So let's say you start out with a Panzer Strike, you get 3 kill streaks with that, you get the 1 out of 30. And then you switch to the bazooka afterwards, and you do 3 kill streaks with that, and then you're 1 out of 30 with that. So technically, let's say you get 6 UAVs in every single game. You can basically finish 2 of the launchers over those 30 games instead of just 1. But obviously, I would just recommend, if you want to do that, make sure to use multiple launchers at the same time. And if you're not doing that, if you're just doing others, you can obviously shoot other challenges at the same time, and then just pay attention to UAVs. Obviously, you can kind of hear it when they have somebody there. You can hear like a big plane into the map, or you can see it up at the top right, or you can turn on subtitles as well. But yeah, that's pretty much how you do. If you have any questions, feel free to let me down below. And if any of you guys have shot down with that Panzer Force, the third launch, we're just going to call it the third launch from now on, let me know. I actually really want to see, because I'm really curious to see if it's actually possible. I'm sure some people might have been lucky to hit it, but I'm not sure if it. But I've tried, and I feel like I would have hit. And I feel like it's the exact same as the bazooka. Like, it's the same line at the same speed as the bazooka and the Panzer Strike, but it's just not connecting at all. So I don't know what's wrong there, but we'll see. And I will make another video to follow up on that launch eventually at some point. But I hope this helped you out. If it did, let me know down in the comment section below. Make sure to drop a like on it, subscribe if you're new. If there's anything else you want to see on the channel, let me know in the comment section down below as well. Yeah, hope you guys have a fantastic rest of the day, and good luck with shooting down UAVs.